Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to the Wormhole Diaries. So with the launch of EVE Online Rubicon and X Rebirth we've been very busy and we've not really had enough time to do stuff in the wormhole except just keep an eye on it and see what kind of activity there was to be seen. So a few days before this there was actually a ship loss, so someone else went in there presumably to do some sites because there was some NPC kills at the same time, and then he lost his ship, he or she. We don't really know who, because I've not been able to find it back on EVE kill, so not sure what happened, but someone lost a ship like a few days ago in the wormhole. Still, we decided we wanted to do some sites as well, so right here you can see it's myself, my brother and Arvales. Later on, Cedar Balnit also joined us in the wormhole to do some sites. And the reason we did this is of course to get a little bit of ISK out of it, but also to test out the new deployable items like the mobile tractor unit and the mobile depot. So as I've said during the live stream, I also took a mobile depot in this wormhole, and you can actually see it on D-scan. In this mobile depot I have everything else I might need for different sites. I also have a code breaker, they're called analyzers now, for data and relic sites, which we actually also did one data site later on in the evening. As well as some plates for ghost sites, micro warp drive and a remote rep, just in case like some drones or something needed to be repaired. But other than that, it went very smoothly. Obviously 4 battle cruisers is more than enough to do any of the sites in a C1 wormhole, and you're also seeing which one it is, which I think is fine because other than the experimentations that we did here, the mobile tractor unit, it's very handy, especially if you're using salvage drones. So I'd say for 2 or 3 people doing a site, 1 mobile tractor unit is enough because the sleepers are pretty damn tough, and it has enough time to gather almost all the wrecks close in a single ball. We've also been using it a little bit as an anchor in the site. So the guys that have decent range or use drones can just orbit that at the range that they want, and after that you can just get your salvage drones out. And the big advantage of course is normally salvage drones need to travel back with whatever it is they salvaged before going back to work. If all the wrecks are in one position, then it takes almost no time. So this is definitely a big time saver, this mobile tractor unit. I would say it's definitely something that people that do wormholes for the sites, that they should consider, because it's saving us a lot of time. Other than that, it went pretty damn well. There was nothing else really to report while we did the sites. So I think we did 5 sites or something like that and got 80 million ISK out of the wormhole, a decent amount of nano ribbons, and then I think up to 20 million ISK in just drops from the sleepers themselves. So in those data libraries and stuff like that. So it went quite well. It was a very good experiment, and I have to say both the depot and the tractor unit have shown to be very valuable in these sites. But after that, the depot has a disadvantage or an advantage, it depends on how you look at it. We were actually contacted by the owners of the POS about the depot that I had put in the wormhole. So basically he wants the depot out of there, and he said that either they would do it or we would have to do it, because it's their wormhole. So we find it a little bit strange because there's been absolutely no activity from them as far as we can tell. You know, there's like 20 sites left in this wormhole. They're obviously not cleaning it up, and yeah. They did contact us, so they can find out who owns the depot just from getting it on D-scan, I believe. Not sure how he did that, but maybe he scanned it down with combat probes and then found out who was the owner, and then he contacted us. But yeah, they consider the wormhole to be theirs, and they want the depot out of it. But it's still there. I've said that I was not going to take it down that day anymore. So we'll have to see how this will escalate. I think it's going to be pretty damn interesting to see if they do decide to attack the depot. That's going to be could be a nice chance for some PvP for us. But we're totally not sure. You know, it could also be a bluff considering how little activity we've seen in the wormhole so far. So we are taking a wait and see approach. We're going to continue to visit the wormhole regularly. And just do a few sites. We won't be the first aggressors, so if they decide to attack us, obviously we will defend ourselves, and then we will make plans to assert ourselves a little bit in this wormhole. But it's not like we have the ambition to go and kick them out right now, or anything like that. But yeah, it's pretty damn interesting. So the depot is definitely a driver for some new activity in the Wormhole Diaries, because we've obviously been spotted now. Not sure if we were spotted before, that's also a possibility of course, but the depot is considered a little bit like a threat, I guess, by the residents. They shouldn't see it like that, because we have no intention of kicking them out, or really going after them just for PvP. We're here to do some sites and get some stuff done. But if they decide to escalate this situation, then of course we will respond in kind. And other than that, I think you can see the rest of the site here, where the tractor unit has actually gotten all the wrecks very close to it, and then with 10 salvage drones it goes really quickly, because if you orbit it at like 1,000 meters, they're always in range to dump whatever it is they found in your ship, and this does save you a lot of time. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Quick recap: the deployable items are pretty damn handy, and the mobile depot potentially escalates the situation, and we also have first contact with the residents. Anyways, that's it guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.